Saurabh SinhaThe Airports Authority of India (AAI) has decided to ask airlines to pool in resources and have disabled aircraft recovery kits at major airports to minimize the type of disruptions that Mumbai has faced twice in just over a decade for this reason. At present, only Air India has this kit in India. TNN September 23, 2017, 10:20 New Delhi. The Airports Authority of India (AAI) has decided to ask airlines to pool in resources and have disabled aircraft recovery kits at major airports to minimize the type of disruptions that Mumbai has faced twice in just over a decade for this reason. At present, only Air India has this kit in India. AAI Chairman Guruprasad Mohapatra told Toyota removing disabled aircraft from runways is the airline's responsibility. I have been pursuing a model where all airlines hire a common agency on cost-sharing basis to have such facilities at some major airports. But airlines so far are not willing. We will pursue this. Agencies are clearly worried as the growing air traffic now does not allow an aircraft to keep a runway occupied for several hours and disrupt aerial connectivity to and from that city. In 2005, when an Air Sahara plane got stuck on a Mumbai runway, the kit was sent by road from Ahmedabad. That time it took 2 to 3 days, and even this time it took more than a day despite superhuman efforts by the AI aircraft removal team. The response time has to change, and for that it is a must that airlines join forces, share expenses, to have disabled recovery kits at all major airports, said a senior official. A senior aviation source said piloting skills are being looked at for the recent skidding of a SpiceJet plane in Mumbai. The runway was subjected to friction tests before it was reopened for operations as per protocol, the official said. Only Delhi has 2 parallel runways apart from a third merging one. Mumbai has 2 cross runways, which basically makes it a single runway airport as only one can be used at a time. Apart from these, almost all other airports have single runways, and a plane getting stuck there means that city's aerial connectivity snapping till flights resume again. In fact, Indian Air Force IAF earlier this year asked airlines to station aircraft removal kits and train personnel to operate them at its airports as sensitive defense airstrips are often blocked by scheduled carriers' planes that get stuck there due to technical reasons for several hours there. IAF had warned that, if airlines fail to do so, their permission to operate flights to IAF airports like Jammu, Srinagar, Pune, and Chandigarh could be cancelled. The minutes of a meeting aviation authorities had with airlines to finalize this summer's schedule of domestic flights. Quote the IAF representative saying removal of disabled aircraft from runway operators are requested to provision equipment and trained manpower for removal of disabled aircraft from runway as this has serious aerospace safety ramifications. The approval of summer schedule is provisional and subject to operators fulfilling these conditions meticulously. Default, on this account, would render the clearances granted automatically invalid for operations of flights under summer schedule to IAF bases. Schedule Indian carriers operate regular flights to about 20 defense airfields that have a civil enclave or passenger terminal. These include IAF bases like Gorakhpur, Allahabad, and Bikaner, and naval bases like Goastabalam and Visakhapatnam. All these airports have only one runway. If a plane gets stuck there, the forces are unable to operate their fighter jets, something that has security implications. Get latest news live updates on the go on your PC with News app. Download the Times of India News app for your device. Related Alitalia to restart India flights after a decade. Delhi daily from October 30 facing high hospital bills. Take medical loan system has enough capacity to handle filings. GST and Chief Tata Act gives pref shareholders voting rights if a co defaults in dividends.